name's Richard Street. Call me Brick. I'm a teacher at Grant, and I've been here for 27 years. I've been the advisor for the environmental club for about 20 years. And in that time, I've seen a group of kids that come in and they're very passionate about the environment, and it's grown and grown until we have what I would call the supreme group. We've done a lot of community outreach, but what they're involved in right now, this community garden, is probably the pinnacle of what we could possibly do to work with the community.
Hagen. I'm president of the Grant Environmental Club. We've been working on the community garden for a few months now. It's provided a lot of leadership opportunities for me and other people in the club as well, just because the entire project's been entirely student-led.
I'm really excited because this opportunity has allowed me to form a relationship with our principal and other people kind of in higher positions at the school, which allowed me to feel more heard by the school than I have before.
Community garden would be a really great idea because well, first of all, our school lunches are they're not very nutritious and they're really unhealthy and like a lot of deep fried. And I think that creating a community garden will really bring awareness on health, and we can like use some of the food to go for the school lunches, so like it'll be better nutrition.
I think having a community garden would be lovely. You know, it'd bring more like swag to the school, make the school look more interesting.
Tired of seeing all just the lawns that are that seem like wasted space. So, and I love gardening, and I think the neighborhood. I think there's more than enough people who would love to take part in that.
The biggest project that Grant started on recently was the sports and the field project. And I feel like while that's an extremely beneficial project for the school, it really put the community at a disadvantage because it was using this area as more of a school resource, whereas this will be a project that will almost be more beneficial to the community than to the school itself.
Anything that makes this place more community and brings the neighbors in and the students into the neighborhood is a positive thing.
I would love to have plots where I could grow that watermelon. Other things that need more room. Pumpkins. Yeah. Pumpkins, yeah.
Grant campus is huge. It's about 10 acres. And beyond that, the Grant Park campus is about 30. So locating the perfect place for, based on sunlight and, exposure to the street, soil quality, that was definitely totally led by students.
This is our community garden plot. It would be about 70 by 110 feet. And as you can see, it gets a lot of sunlight, which is definitely good for gardening.
We meet the requirements of at least 15 10 by 10 plots, and they have little walkways in between them. Also, we have plots for disabled people. They're raised and they're a lot thinner, so that you can reach farther in.
Also bordered by houses on our eastern side. This will provide the garden with a lot of security to prevent against crime and vandalism and stuff like that. We're also really, really close to a parking lot, which will make it really, really accessible to people.
Welcome to our community garden!